What's going on, everyone? So in today's video, I'm going to go over how I set up my charts on tradingview.com and exactly what technical indicators I use to make the most money and to make the best plays. All right, so number one, what you have to do is you got to go to the top, you click indicators, all right, and then you search for simple moving averages, all right? So you type in simple moving, you get this, you get 50, 100, and 200, you click here, okay? After clicking here, you go to where you're hovering over SMAs and you click on the gear icon, settings, okay? And you change these settings from 50, 100, and 200 to 10, 50, and leave that as 200. Now, this is the updated version of the simple moving averages that you're going to want to use. My second indicator that I like to use is the MACD, which is a momentum indicator. It's one of my favorite indicators. Okay, so once you choose the MACD, it shows up at the bottom of the screen. It's nice, whatever. This isn't going to be an explanation of what these indicators are, how they are used. I'm going to give that in a later video. This is just a bare bones explanation of what I have on my chart. So hover over the MACD, and you also have to change the settings. So currently, the inbuilt MACD is a slower version of it. So what I use is a more sensitive, updated version of the MACD. Okay, so you go to settings, and where it says 12, 26, and 9, you change the numbers to 3, 10, and 16. What that does is it makes the MACD way more sensitive to the moves that are going on in the underlying stock price. Okay, the third indicator that I like to have on my chart is the RSI, which is the relative strength index. Okay, so this is really the most bare bones free version that you can literally have, and this has made me so much money. This just understanding what happens and back testing and looking at past patterns using these three indicators purely has really honestly, it's changed my life. Okay, you really don't need anything else, but obviously I use much more. But this is literally, if you don't want to pay the extra the premium cost for the for the subscription, this is literally all you really need. Okay, the simple moving averages, the 10, 50 to 200, the 3, 10, 16 MACD, which becomes way more sensitive and faster moving, and the RSI. Literally, these three things are amazing for you. But if you don't just want these and you want more, and you only have three indicators that you can pay for, that because you don't want to pay for the subscription, you can always delete the RSI. And what you can do is you can search up Bollinger Bands. Oops, sorry, wrong one. You type in Bollinger Bands, and boom, you click that, and literally, again, this is another perfectly fine, amazing setup right here. Bollinger Bands, 10, 50, 200 simple moving averages, and 3, 10, 16 MACD. If you are paying for a subscription for the site, which I would recommend, it's a pretty good site. I would have the RSI on there, and one other thing is I would have the CCI, which is the Commodity Channel Index. So the CCI is somewhat similar to the RSI, but um, just having multiple different technical indicators can be confusing at times. So this is just my overall layout. Sometimes if a stock doesn't really, after looking at multiple stocks, you'll see which indicators um, really mean the best, especially after looking on them at different time frames. You can see that the CCI doesn't always correlate properly to the MACD, etc., to the RSI. But you don't really even need the CCI. Literally, if you just interchange between these four indicators and you don't want to pay for a subscription, these are the literal settings that I would recommend having. But absolutely, what you need are the MACD, the 3, 10, 16, and your simple moving averages. Because what funds and hedge funds and institutions are doing are they're seeing if we had multiple closes above the 10 or the 50 or the 200, multiple closes below the 10, the 50, the 200 to determine whether or not a stock is moving in a bullish or bearish momentum. If that happens, there's a much higher probability that the stock is going to continue. So you can look, you can just back test this and literally see and just scroll back, look at how all of these things are correlated. You can see that there's amazing confluence at multiple times, you know, throughout history. Honestly, you could just scroll back and you could just have an amazing time. You look through all of the different stocks that you want to look through. You can see, oh wow, okay, the MACD looked like it was pretty oversold. The RSI looked like it was pretty oversold. What was happening in the stock at that time? Oh wow, it was very oversold. But then the next day, because it was extremely oversold, it bounced back, right? So there's multiple times that this happens. Um, I hate this yellow color on the RS or on the on the simple moving averages. So my 10 simple moving average I have as black. It's much easier to see, and that's literally my setup. This is it. There's nothing fancy. There's nothing really, you know, high powered, amazing tech fancy going on here. You can literally do this, and you can make tons of money. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And maybe in my next videos, I'll go over and explain exactly what these indicators do and how you can use them to better help your trading strategies. I'll drop a comment. Let me know if that's what you guys would want. But yeah, until next time, please just drop a like, drop a comment. I hope you guys liked the content. Set notifications for the channel. And until next time, I'm going to drop a video tomorrow going over stocks that I think are going to do well for the upcoming week. I'm going to go over my stock market analysis for the week. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks.